friends. It is, as I look at no watch, 7:40 a.m. on a Sunday morning. That means old guy BMXers meet up. It's colder than I expected and windier too. We've decided to come at 8 a.m. because we normally meet at 8 a.m. but also there's a Formula One race at 10 and 2 out of the 3 of us really want to watch it.
Not me.
Do it! Do it! Oh, train! Whoa! Yes! Bang!
Oh, that's cool.
Sick! Yo! Yup! Yup!
We did it.
Yo! Now drop into the bowl and do the thing. That counts. That counts. That's the banger. I'm gonna go from this clip to watching F1. That's how it's gonna work.
I'm seeing a message in straight line turn 14. That is the very end.
Without a doubt, the best days are the ones that start early with a lot of what feels like productivity. Riding BMX, watching a Formula One race, it's like 12:30 in the afternoon now. Literally any other day, if those time slots changed a little bit, my poor time management, it'd be 9 p.m. I just would not have gotten anything else done and been totally content with it. But today I am lucky enough to be afforded what seems like more time than usual to get more things done, especially the time to deal with my relatively butchered now Hunt trail wide wheel set, which, as I showed yesterday, super loose in the spoke department. There's dents in the rim. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about that. But with the time afforded, I can bring them back to respectable operation. See, look how, even in video form, you can see that's not good. It rode fine. I think a lot of people get confused. They think if something like this happens to a wheel, like it's destroyed. Wheels are still really strong, even at low spoke tension, but it's not recommended to ride it like this. I got lucky for the amount of riding that we did. So my plan is just true this up and then bring the tension back up to kind of where it should be when they were new, and then not think about it again until another problem rears its head. So much better. Will not collapse underneath me while I ride it next time or some other time when I forgot to do this again. So I got these November 20th, 2020. What's that, a year and a half ago about? Yeah, a year and a half. They're pretty good. They're light. They're definitely light, but you know, no doubt dents have happened. If you can see that dent. And where I landed and actually heard this dent happen, I don't know. I feel like other rims maybe wouldn't have dented, like it would have just taken it. So maybe the rims themselves are kind of soft. Not mad about it now, but I do wish it wasn't dented. And actually, in the time that I've been riding them, I always found the spokes to be really, really noisy. Like, the front makes noise, the rear has always made noise. It wasn't as bad on the felt because the felt is so clapped out and it shields and hides some of the noise a little bit. But Dan, who I was riding with yesterday, he also has a set of these and he was kind of expressing the same sort of experience. And I think it was like after a few rides, he went through the same process. He was like, all these spokes are making noise, they're kind of loose. But Dan stays on top of things really, really well, so of course he maintains his bikes much better than I do. I let them get as bad as possible before I'll actually do anything. So someone had asked, what do you think of those trail wides from Hunt? I don't know. I like them. I should be staying more on top of the spoke tensions so that they don't prematurely fail on me. Now, one other thing that I very much noticed as we were riding down the flow trail yesterday was this chain is super worn out. And when I would shift into the harder gears and start putting power down, it would like skip like crazy. So thankfully, friends at Bikes on Wheels have kind of set me up with a few chains to make sure that all the bikes are actually working half decent. And instead of me and my bikes being a hack, I can just be a hack and my bikes can actually work pretty decent for once. It's a good day to be a bike in the Spindatt. Yeah. And just as the cherry on top, I'm gonna give the clutch a little tighten. There was a few bumps that I could feel myself pedaling over. I could feel the chain slopping just a little bit. Maybe solved with a new chain, but as an insurance policy, just the littlest bit more tension on the clutch. And I think this thing is like so good. Okay, that thing is ready. If someone was like, hey, let's go ride mountain bikes, I could grab it and be laughing. And it only took an hour. One, why don't I maintain my stuff more? And two, there's time left to do another one. And because tomorrow is the day that I always shoot the full update after all of the work that we've done at the Mount Edwards dirt jumps, this thing needs just a little bit of love that I've been putting off forever, and it's actually not that different than what I just did to the Breezer. I think I'm gonna be a little less care, like there's gonna be less care about it, but the rear wheel on this bike is, and before it collapses underneath me while I'm doing the things that I do on this bike, I think it makes sense to give it a quick true tension. Just look at everything. I don't have any parts for this right now. I'd really love to get some Panaracer tires on it and maybe do a different crank and different wheels and fork. But other than that, like, it just needs the rear wheel trued. Wow, it's really bad. I'm going to put the work in. All right, proper use of time. That bike also now ready for tomorrow's we really do need to come up with a different name for the Mount Edwards public dirt jump bike park that myself and a few others are revamping completely. Public use. It's a good series. You should check it out. It's replacing Tinker Tuesday. This is kind of like a Tinker Tuesday. I think I'm just going to call it the Mount Edwards revamp. And if you haven't checked out that build series, you really should. It's no Matt Jones, playground build, which unfortunately is happening at the same time. But it's still fun. It's cool. It's like a crappier, worse riding version of that, if you're looking for something to watch. Okay. That's it. That's the end of this vlog. I did a great job time managing today. Still have the rest of the day to go, and I'm going to use it without this camera having to be involved. Thank you. Bye. Bye now.